Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. How are you? My name is Tiffany. We do fiber, arts, types of video, anything related to knitting on this channel. And today, this is a doozy. I'm so sorry. If you guys exclusively only watch my yarn corners or my YouTube videos and you don't watch the streams, I'm so sorry. I have not updated anything in so long and I feel so bad. The last yarn corner, I just looked, it was 4 months ago. Tiffany, what am I doing? I don't know. We're trying to get it back together, so thank you for all taking some time out of your day to watch me. I feel really bad, and so we're going to just combine 3 months worth of yarn corners into one video. Thankfully, we don't have too much knitting, but you are going to be overwhelmed by the fact that this video is so much different than the last one. It's just because I filmed the June, so I have to do I'm missing June, July, August. I filmed June and I was editing it, and for some reason I just had this weird block. I just couldn't get past editing halfway through because it just felt, I don't know, I think I was just the video didn't seem good because I was just editing me just talking about all these whips that I had unraveled, and I just felt really bad about it. Put it off, and then 2 months later, this is where we are. If you guys are new here, I talk about my whips that I've been working on, things that I finished, things that I want to work on, and things that I bought yarn or notions and all that stuff. So let's get on with this video because it's going to be I hope it's going to be long. I hope this is going to give you that content that you needed from me that I was not providing. I'm standing, it's a weird space, but the light is pretty, so that is what I am working with. So today I'm wearing and since I'm standing, you can kind of see the outfit a little bit better, but this is the Audrey top by PetiteKnit. I was dying to make this guy. This guy was so stunning. I was instantly fell in love, instantly bought it. I knitted this with my Trio 2 that I got in Europe, which I just thought was a really cute, I don't know, thing to do, and I'm gonna love this piece forever because it's my Europe top, you know? I did get to wear it a bit during the summer, so it was nice. It is September, so we are kind of getting colder. I knitted this 2 strands. I had a little bit left over. I had 4 skeins altogether. I think this is in the color linen, and I did the extra small. So for some reason in that pattern it calls for she does extra small, which is super nice, but I started knitting the small and it seemed really big, and I really liked her look where it was really tight. I didn't want too baggy of a thing, and mine is quite cropped. Probably could have done it a bit longer, but I didn't want to do the provisional cast on that she states to do, so then you can kind of make it longer. I kind of just start it from the bottom and work up and just hope for the best, and it all worked fine, and I look gorgeous in this, and that is all. Thank you. Next piece. Okay, so we're going to go through all of my finished pieces first. Sorry if I've forgotten pieces or things just kind of get wrapped up in it. It's been 3 months, okay? I just have been everywhere. I think I haven't talked about this, so this is just a Friday tee. I think I wore it in a video. If not, here's my Friday tee. I knitted this in my trip to Europe, and I didn't finish it on the trip. I think it took me maybe 1 or 2 weeks afterwards to finish it, but it's a lovely top. I did Sunday in the color almond and the color black. Again, I just knit the small. It was quite nice. I don't think I did any mods for it. Should I put this on? No, I have makeup. It's just too much work. I'm so sorry, guys. I have been itching to make more broken rib. I don't know why, but this broken rib is stunning. I need to do another one for myself. I don't know what, but I'm kind of feeling I want to make a tank broken rib. So hopefully that will be in my cards tonight. Not tonight, any other day. But very good, fits nice. Small was great. So someone asked me whether it was how did I get it to fit me so nice? Thank you. I just didn't block it. So you know how you block and you kind of stretch it with your needles? I just washed it, kind of put it on a rack to dry and let it sit. I didn't want it to be baggy. I wanted it to be quite fitted, but not super fitted, obviously. So that's just what I did. I don't know if that would help you guys, but that's what I did. Thank you. I'm not gonna lie, I have to speed roll through these, okay? This is, oh, isn't she cute? This is my poppy tee. She's black because I wanted it that way. I have been going through this weird little crisis of only wanting like neutrals, grays, beiges, and then like random pops of color. So you're gonna see that like really soon. And I just wanted a really classic like black t-shirt sweater that would look amazing on me. If you can imagine, she looks amazing. I knitted this with the Nordic yarn eco cashmere, so half of it is recycled cashmere, which I really loved. I knitted this in the small as always. I actually really liked the new yoke. So this is one of PetiteKnit's like kind of newer yokes that she's doing, kind of with the Leon sweater, the Leon chunky sweater, the Ava cardigan, and the poppy tee. So we like it. It fits me really nice. This cashmere is so soft. Your girl treated herself to some cashmere, and I don't regret because it is really nice, and it's really nice on the skin. It's really warm. I can't wait to wear it kind of for like the fall or the pre-fall season because it is quite hot to wear on a normal day out. And the cashmere is really fun to work with. Like, even though it's fingering, it works up as a sport, so you don't really need to work like a mohair with the fingering. And it's really light and it's really airy, and I kind of need more cashmere in my life, but like with what money, I don't know. I will say, but you can't see it because look at how dark this is. She adds like a pearl row for her edging on the poppy tee. Not my fave. I will just give her that. Not my fave. But you could easily do without it and it would have been fine. I was totally fine with doing it because she's so black you can't even see anything. So lovely. Next, I just finished this one, but I thought I would talk about it right away because it was in my previous yarn corner. So like some people have asked me about it too, which is so funny on the streams. If you guys want more of me, I also stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, 1 p.m. PST. You kind of can knit along with me and have a good old time if you do miss the yarn corners when I'm super inconsistent about them. So this is my, give me a moment. This is my Elisabeth blouse. Oh my god, guys. You girl finished it. I just finished it. So I was kind of on the body for a little bit. Not a little bit, like a lot of bit. And it was honestly a labor of love, this guy. But in the best way. I think I just started like more whips, and as they started to accumulate, this guy kind of just got pushed off to the back because I had 5 skeins of, again, the eco cashmere, and I really thought I wasn't gonna make it. Like, yarn chicken was going to be the end of me, and I didn't want that to happen. So it was like nice to kind of feel that unknown space, just being like, it felt like it was done without it being done because I was too scared to do yarn chicken. So at least when it was like half done, I could kind of feel like it was done. Did that make any sense? Anyway, this is her. I haven't blocked it, but I do have to. I knitted this in the small, but I made like weird modifications with it. I think what I did was like the whole thing, like I started off small, and then we got to the arms, and then I think I just started doing a medium body. So the body is a medium at the bottom, but the top is a small. But then the arms are a little confusing because the underneath is a bit more. So it's like a mod. It's an in-between. I think it's gorgeous nonetheless. Should I try it on? Okay, I guess we're trying it on. I initially wanted this to be more of a sweater. It is, I would say, more of a blouse. Okay, mind you, this is also going to be blocked, okay? So this is not the final. But the collar is really cute. I think it's like, honestly, the best collar ever to be knitted in the face of like the earth itself. Okay, ignore the fact that the arm is so short. Just like ignore that, okay? We will block it, hopefully to at least here. I think at least there would be great. I ended up adding like so many more for the body. Like I think I added maybe like this much extra for the body. And you can't even see this. I'm so sorry. I'm standing on a chair. Yes, I'm wearing sweatpants. Okay, just ignore the fact that this is happening. Yeah. So I wanted it to be kind of longer so that I could kind of roll her up like that. And she could be like cute, you know? I think it's gonna work. Me looking at the camera, I don't know. So the color, gorgeous. there was like some holes here. So I just tightened it up a bit. We had some holes here, we tightened up a bit too, which is like normal for when you're picking up stitches and stuff. But nonetheless, it's gorgeous. It's so pretty. I should do a video on how to style this because even I don't even know how to style this. But the color is great. And I think blocking it will really give it that like, that oomph that I need from this guy. But I'm happy I finished it. Oh my god, it's so hot. We love, what more can I say? PetiteKnit is a god when it comes to these collars. So highly, highly recommend. Again, the cashmere was a fun choice for me. Next up, I think I finished this one first. Sorry, this is in no order whatsoever, so just bear in mind. The next top I will talk about is the Alice top. Oh my god, isn't she absolutely stunning, gorgeous, everything you think of when you think of like bohemian something. I don't know, but I don't know what happened. I think I just ignored everything, saw that she came out with this and started knitting it. I was like really excited because I think it was 5mm. Again, made the small. I used 3 strands. All of them were fingering. The first one was my bamboo from my supplier. I used Drops Saffron in white, and then I used a hobby yarn that was like cotton and acrylic. And so it just gives the most stunning, oh my gosh, I could literally ripple it in this air for like ever. I did wear this a bunch too, and then I got a stain on it, and then I started crying. So we were like in panic mode. It's because who am I to think that wearing a white top while dyeing yarn would be the smartest idea? So I got some pink on it. You can't really see it yet. You cannot see it at all. But we washed it, laid it on. I have like these wooden racks. And then when it dried, it created, do you see that line there? There's like this wooden stain, which is like not allowed to be there. So I haven't worn it since because I don't know if I need to, I'm gonna have to like wash it again or something. Because I don't know if it's gonna come out or I'm gonna have to bleach it. So that's gonna be fun. Thankfully, this is white, like the purest of purest whites. So we can bleach it. But I can't wear it out with this random line in there. So that's been really sad for me. And we have not gotten over it. That is her. We've loved her this summer. The summer was great. It's also a really fast guy. Honestly, if I had time, I would have totally made a black one or something. Just something like really classic and just a staple in thy wardrobe. Like, I know that this and like my poppy and my Friday tee and my Elisabeth blouse are all going to be very like classic, very basic pieces that I know that I can get like a ton of wear out of because they're just really neutral colors and they look stunning on me. Next, I think in June, maybe July, I think it was July, we did the Pebble top. I was itching to do the Pebble top because it's gorgeous and I was in love, so we did do it. Sorry that none of the weaves have been weaved. We are not weaving, but this is thy top. Oh my goodness. Okay, maybe I should stand all the time for these because I feel like I can show the piece is a lot better. But this is her. I knitted this in the small. No, oh my gosh, no. Okay, I tried knitting this in the medium, way too big. Tried to knit it in the small, way too big. We decided to mod it. So what I did was for the triangles, I think I made the smallest size. And for the triangles, I just didn't add an extra stitch in between the body. No, the the neck here and then kept the sides the same as the smallest size, and that's just how we knit it, just because like honestly it's just the triangles and you just knit in the round all the way to the bottom. We did this on the stream, so if you want to go and check it out, we did it all together. I did do the crochet section together with you guys, so if you want to go check that out, I had to figure it out on stream, and it was honestly one of the more difficult things that I've ever really done live, because the explanation of this is just really wonky. It makes absolutely no sense. Honestly, did she even get it edited by an editor? I don't know. I get that English is not maybe her first language, but oh my god, was it honestly almost unreadable? Yes. And I feel like I don't hate on a lot of patterns, but that one was really something else. This is the Pebble top by Lynette. Don't get me wrong, I love Lynette's patterns. Like, this itself is really beautiful. It was just painful nonetheless. And yeah, we knitted this in the BC Garn. So I think it's like summer and cashmere, cotton cashmere, something like that. I'm so sorry. I should be more specific. Maybe I'll write it down somewhere. But it has, I think it's like a really high cotton content and then maybe like 15% cashmere, and it's so soft. Like, if you hate the feeling of just cotton, I think this is a great alternative. It's really nice. I thought the tension was really nice, but I don't know if that's me, because I feel like I was being very careful with the tension, and that's why it was really nice, because I feel like if I was maybe not the strongest knitter, it would have been a little bit wonky. But no, I haven't even worn this guy yet, but she needs to be worn because it's a wonderful color. I just thought it was a great off-white cream color that would look stunning on me. After we kind of went through this weird kind of love of tank tops, I was going through it. We were doing a lot of like little tops, so like the high I think it gave me was like really strong, so I wanted to keep that going. So my plan was to do more accessories. So and that is when your girl found the Terrazzo bag. So this is her. Look at how stunning she is. Look at that tweed. Okay, so everybody thought I used my Aran tweed for this guy, but no. We got something else. I used the Whack Twist and Shout gray tweed yarn. I held it double, and I used the Rico yarn Make It Tweed that I got, and it creates this really wonderful, really fun tweed. I made this in the smallest version because I thought the big one was really big. I thankfully have gotten the lining in, so it's all cute and stuff. I bought the leather straps because I am just too big of a fan of PetiteKnit not to buy it, so that's a struggle. But like, if you ever have kind of like a, I don't know, if you're ever, maybe if you're wearing like a lot of black, or your outfit is really neutral, you just pop in this like little bag, and it's like really, it just spices out an outfit, and it's really cute, and I'm really happy I made it. It's really different and really weirdly satchel. I did want to make it with the Aran tweed in the sand color, like the cream that she has, because I thought that color was beautiful, but I had just finished the market bag. Oh my gosh, which I need to get now. One momento. Totally forgot about this. I wasn't actually even going to mention it, but we did the market bag. So yeah, I didn't want so much cream, so I thought, you know what, let's go with gray. And we had some tweed I wanted to use. I've had that Twist and Shout for honestly years, and that's like not okay. We've been really trying to use up all of my stash. I've been really good. Oh, I was really good on my yarn ban. So if you guys don't know, I've put myself on a yarn ban for up until like the end of the year. We've been really good thus far until maybe like a month ago, but we'll talk about that in the yarn acquisitions. But yeah, so I made this earlier. This was also a part of the cowl, I think before the Pebble top. This guy was so fun to make. I knitted this with one strand of my merino silk and one strand of this silk that I had bought on Gravel Island that I wanted to use for the anchor tee but never did because it was so scratchy, so I thought might as well put it in a accessory. It turned out really nice. It's like honestly like one of those market bags that everyone has seen before, and it's really stunning and just like really basic. Like honestly, like I could put a whip in here, go out in a book maybe. If there was a beach near me, I would be there with this bag. There she goes. We love the, I forgot what this lace work is called, but it's the same as the French market bag, and I was obsessed with that one too. So, but I added her little tag because like it's so flipping cute. Like, are you kidding me? Like, stop. Okay, we did it. So I don't know if you guys have seen or if I have for sure talked about this before, but this is the teddy pillow. I made the largest size, as you can tell. I also bought her tag because if it's leather, I'm gonna buy it. I don't know why, but that's just like how my mind works. This guy was a labor of love as well. I barely finished this. I started this such a long time ago. You guys know I've talked about boucle before, but boucle is honestly the hardest thing to ever work on ever. But it's so gorgeous. Like, look at how stunning beautiful this guy is. I put her right on my bed and she looked so beautiful. Like, it almost makes me want to make another one, but then I forget how painful that alpaca was. It's stunning. I will say that I have crocheted up there's a hole that you're supposed to have, but I've crocheted it because it's so gaping that it's honestly like you don't even want to look at it. So I've closed it like half so that I can kind of unravel it, but now I have this like gross little thing that I don't even know how to hide. So this is her. I love her so much. I made the bolster pillow inside by myself, which amazing. I had some interfacing that I bought that's a little thick and I just sewed. So what I did was I just cut 2 circles for the outside and then I cut out a rectangular sheet for the inside. It's honestly super similar to if you've done like the French market bag. It's like honestly like the same kind of construction, but instead there's a top. So I just sewed that, added a 1 centimeter, kind of, what's it called? I know the name, but I forgot it. But just so that you can sew it to the right measurements, and thankfully it fit perfectly. My mom had some stuffing that I was able to use, and we got her done. We got her absolutely done. She's gorgeous. So I could literally talk about this pillow forever, but I will save you guys the agony because it's so good. It's so good. Like, honestly, it's so good. You guys have to do it. Okay, so this isn't a finished piece, but it is like technically knitted and finished. I just have been trying to finesse it, trying to figure out what to do with it. So this is the Florence bag. So sorry. It's honestly only really cute when there's things in it. So I'm kind of like on the fence. I'm also on the fence on whether I like the inner lining and whether like what leather strap to use. So we're kind of all over with this guy. So I first saw the Florence bag when PetiteKnit showed it because that's where she shows them, because that's where she posts them. Anyway, I saw it, instantly fell in love. I thought it was the cutest bag. I needed one in black, and I had some fun yarn that I wanted to try out. So I used Noro Asaginu. It is like a paper linen blend. It says not to wash it, but I did wash it to block this guy, and I think it turned out really nice. So yeah, I've been trying to finesse it. I'm not too sure if I'm in love with like the inner lining that I've used, and I'm trying to figure out what leather strap to use as well. So we're kind of like, I'm in this weird experimental phase of it, so maybe when I do finish it I'll show you the final piece, but this is how it looks like. I think the white just like shows off too much of its imperfections, so I probably will have to change it. And then this is one of the stocking straps by PetiteKnit. I don't have a lot of leather straps, and I don't know, I'm not in love with like the long kind of look of it, I think having it as like a shoulder bag would be so freaking cute. So I'm thinking I'm gonna have to like either punch another hole here so then I can do kind of the similar thing that she has for her other ones, because this one hole is not giving. So yeah, ignore the fact that there's like all this extra stuff here. We are in the experimental phase. So yeah, like I just think having it like here is everything. But yeah, looking at it now, I think I really do have to do a black interfacing. And I bought some leather dye, so I could easily dye this black if I wanted to, and I think it would look really cool. I don't know. Please let me know in the comments if you think that's a good idea, because I do kind of like the tan look, because I have the tan look for like all her other pieces. But I also think this could be cute too. I don't know. Someone help me. Someone help me, please. I do like the look of it. I made the large size, and I just think it was like the perfect little bag, and I'm probably going to be making the little bag that goes inside as well, because I thought it was super cute. And I think the pattern's really cheap, so this guy has kind of been on the back burner because like I don't really know what to do with it, and I'm gonna have to look if I have any black fabric, but I think we will, but I will show you what we do with it later. Ooh, okay, I think that's it for finished pieces. Okay, I will now start on whips. If you guys know, have been working on the blouse number 1. Blouse number 1, I don't know what happened. And I just must have like not read properly, but I had forgotten some increases at the shoulders. I was almost to the body, had to unravel, because I wasn't like, it looked fine on me, but it wasn't gonna happen. Like I would have known that there was a huge mistake in the pattern, and I could not live with myself. So we unraveled it all together, started it from scratch, and I think that's kind of what made me not want to edit that video, because I talked about it and it was honestly so depressing. So this is her now, V2, time number 2. So we've gotten to most of the body. Love the raw edge. I'm like kind of into it, even though I hated it when I was like in high school. But my cousin has this like raw edge sweater that she bought from like Brandy Melville, and it looks so good on her, so I think I need to make one. And this is the start of that raw edge series of my life. Really love the high neckline, love that it's like kind of straight along, very square. I can't wait to do the bell arms. I made this in the small. I think initially I made it in the medium, and that was like way too big. Kind of want it to look a little bit more cinched in. Again, we wanted a black because I just thought it was going to be really classy. I don't know. So I knitted this with 1 strand Holst garn, super soft, and 1 strand of my Tin Merino, which I've had for like honestly the beginning of time. I bought this in Nanaimo, and so it's just really nice to be able to finish her up and get her done, because I had only bought 4 skeins thinking like, what am I going to do with this? And this guy has been the perfect savior for me. I'm really happy. I think it'd be, again, really nice for like that pre-fall season, so give me the energy to finish this guy. Because I don't know, I just think it'd be really nice. It's not like, I've seen some people just do like pure silk, and it's really nice as well, more summery, but I was kind of thinking this is like really black, right? So it needs that fall lovin'. Yeah, funny enough, I did start Camisole number 9. I can't find it, so just know in your mind that I'm making it. I haven't made a lot of progress, so you're not missing out on anything, but I think I just finished, I think I'm like mid-body, and I started the collar. I'm making it in the small size because I'm yarn chickening it, because I only have 2 skeins of Knitting for Olive pure silk, and really risking everything with that guy, so I'm only about mid-body. And then I started the collar. The collar is the death of me. I'm doing it because it's 2mm. Why is it in 2mm? It is the most pain I've ever been through, so that's why I'm not even at the folded section. I just like have started it and like wanted to give up already. So that's that one, and we can just imagine it. Hopefully we can get it done, but summer's like almost over, but I guess it can be like a nice layering piece. And then I think this is my final tank-ish top, because I did like a summer plans video, and I think it's really interesting like looking back on that and seeing how many of the pieces that I spoke about that I actually made, and honestly it was a lot of them. So maybe I need to do more of those. I'm thinking I probably need to do a fall videos, like planning videos, and I think hopefully that will inspire me to make more stuff. This is the sole top. It's not done yet, as you can see, but honestly, she's coming together, okay? She's coming together. She's trying, guys, okay? You guys don't have to hate. But yeah, I just have to do the arms. I don't know what's stopping me, because we could easily just do it. I used Rosa Palmar Mungo. This is the yarn that I also got in Europe, and I just thought that it was really like fun. Like I wanted to initially do like a striped version, but I was like, no, Tiffany, like, are you really gonna wear that? I really wanted a solid one. So I thought that this was a nice combination because it does kind of have variation to it. The Mungo is, I think, like a wool and a cotton blend. But oh my goodness gracious, is it the most scratchiest thing I've ever felt? I think that's the one thing that's putting me off doing the arms, because I'm afraid I won't wear this because I'm afraid that it might be a bit scratchy on my body. So I'm hoping it's okay. I'm not super sensitive, but I think maybe if I wash it, it might feel a little bit better. But I really like the neckline. I really need to incorporate this more in some of my knits, but it's the same as how My Favorite Things Knitwear is doing it on the Chemi number 9, so really cool. Really like it. And I'm really excited for a thick band right there. And again, really fast knit. I think it was on 4.5 maybe. Again, everybody was coming out with pieces that were really fast, like 5, 4.5, 4-ish, and it just knit up, like all my summer knits kind of knit up really fast, and we really enjoyed that. So after doing all those tanks, I kind of was itching for a sweater, so I started, and I've been talking about this guy for a little bit, but I was kind of iffy about it because I wasn't sure what pattern to use, but I saw Brittany Bathgate have this like green type of sweater, and I knew I had to have it in my life, and oh my god. Oh my god, I'm so ready for this guy to be done. Literally, my life's purpose is to wear this sweater. This is the Stockholm V-neck sweater by PetiteKnit. I'm making it in the medium size. This is the PSA. This is the perfect green. So I'm knitting this in Filicolana Tilia in their, I think, the apple or juice green or something, and I'm holding it with one strand knitting for olive, merino in clover. I think it's honestly like, just, you'll see it. You don't even need to know the name. You'll just see like this crazy green and you'll know. So love the color. The color was horrible to knit, but worth it in the end. I think this green is going to look so good on me with my black hair. I just think like color is actually really nice. Tiffany, what? So I'm really excited. I gotta finish this arm. This arm is a long arm. But I need to finish this, but I'm kind of scared. The medium is quite big, and I've bought 5 for each. So I have 5 mohair, 5 fingering weight yarn. I'm afraid I don't have enough mohair, so that's going to be quite an interesting thing to come at, but I'm hoping to just finish the arms and then play yarn chicken for the body, like I always do. So that is her. She's gorgeous. I highly recommend if you want like a perfect v-neck. It is everything. I want to do a drop shoulder v-neck similar to this, but not the same. It's not quite drop shouldery. It's more like a square at first. So, but yeah, stunning, gorgeous, everything that I've ever needed in my life. After I kind of started that, we went through a weird kind of like epiphany moment of just wanting to make new patterns. I don't know, I just feel like I really want to kind of to establish typical Bliss and just have more patterns, kind of having a collection. I just see PetiteKnit and it's just something I strive for, so I need to kind of reel back knitting other people's patterns and kind of focus more on me. I hope that is okay in the future. Of course, I'm gonna knit, you know, 1 or 2 PetiteKnit, obviously, and I'll talk about all my favorite designers, but I think some of the focus will now shift to kind of more patterns that I've been working on, things that I've been really excited about creating instead of kind of following, and I've been really inspired and really excited about doing it, so I hope you guys are excited with me. I just feel like I love petite, don't get me wrong, but the 4mm sweaters have just been really killing me. Like the 3mm things just have been really a lot for my hands, and I just want to get pieces out quicker, feel good about what I'm making, because sometimes I'll make a petite knit piece and I don't really know if I like it. Like I'll just be like, I think that I buy her patterns because they're pretty, but then I don't know if it's just something I'd actually wear out. So I kind of really want to focus on making things that I am really excited about to wear, as well as make and also use up a lot of my stash. So it's been really nice kind of experimenting and thinking about new things, and yeah. So that's kind of, I guess, my intro into like the next couple whips. I think I've talked about this guy, but this is my Noro cardigan pattern that I've been planning, I guess, on making. So this is how it looks like so far. We haven't gotten quite as far as I would like, but this is just her. I am obsessed with this colorway. I feel like it's my mission to find the best Noro colorways and just live in them forever. But yeah, this is the arm. I'm thinking of doing a kind of like a rounded neck with straight bands, making it like a cardigan, having it so gorgeous on me. It's been a slow one though. I definitely need to kind of put this guy in the front so I can get it done. I've been really excited about making new patterns and getting them tested and increasing my sizes as well. So I cannot wait to get this guy into testing. It is so pretty. I'm holding it in Noro Viola, 1 strand and 1 strand of just a lilac kind of mohair, working it on 6mm. It is just really nice and cozy. I think I was always hoping that PetiteKnit was going to come out with more Noro patterns, but after I saw that she was making another Terrazzo sweater with the Noro Madara, I kind of like gave up on that, and now I'm thinking I'll just make my own patterns with Noro and be really excited about them. So yeah, this is her. I have yet to finish it, so hopefully in the next one. But I've been saying that about every one of my whips, haven't I? Randomly, I was kind of like, I'm feeling yellow, guys. Again, Brittany Bathgate has like this chokehold on me that I'll never understand. But she started posting yellow stuff, and I was like, oh my god, I need something yellow. And I had this like wonderful idea to make kind of like this mohair cardigan, but like really mohair, really crazy, because I made the mohair vest that is now in testing. And I don't know, I just am really excited to do this, and it's all tangled, but that's fine. So this is her. You can't really see. Oh yeah, so this is her. So I am in love. Look at how fuzzy this is. It's 3 strands mohair, 1 strand fingering weight. I don't know why I do this to myself, but just like, no, that's what's happening. I did a saddle shoulder, which I've never done, so this is my first ever like saddle shoulder, my own pattern, so I'm really excited about how it's going to turn out. But I think this yellow is so flipping gorgeous. It's gonna be, the plan is to have this guy like really cropped, like maybe like where this top is, and just have a really high neck like this, and just have like the cutest little frickin' buttons. And I just think this is everything. Of course it's a little short, but I think it'll stretch with blocking. And I'm sorry, what? She is, oh my gosh, I need more yellow in my life now. I bought a yellow tee because I'm like into yellow now. But yeah, this is just how it is. The fingering weight is actually golden ticket from my pure imagination collection. So we definitely need to do kind of more of that. I'm here. This guy has been kind of on Whip Island because I have to dye up another golden ticket because we ran out of yarn. But I've had this mohair, this yellow mohair for so long. I used it for the champagne cardigan and I had so much left over. So we have just been trying to use it up. Honestly, you don't need 3. I think 3 is definitely overboard. I just like want to get rid of this yarn because I don't know how much more yellow I really need. Maybe yellow sweater? No, Tiffany, stop. Okay. You could honestly just get away with 2 and it's like fine. I'm using 6mm. So this guy knit up so fast. I finished the yoke in like a day. So again, your girl, I love a good fast knit. I don't know what it is. And like, I'm actually loving the definition of the stitches. So yeah, I found it. So this is my, guys, so this is my cami number 9. Lovely. That is all. Sort of like keeping on with the chunky stuff. I started to make this sweater. I just thought like a drop down chunky sweater. I've not seen that like kind of gives you like a PetiteKnit-esque. I don't know. I just haven't seen a drop shoulder. So that's kind of what we're working on. It doesn't really look like anything, but she's giving everything. I don't know. I just feel like a really chunky is everything I need right now. This is on 10mm. So we're going by her very fast. I really liked the yarn selection I came up with. It is 1 strand fuzzy yarn. I'm using 1 strand mohair, using 1 Ecolana strand, and then a chainette strand from Knit Crate. So it's 4 strands. It's lovely, and I just feel like it'll be a nice like layering piece, something that I could probably just wear on its own and be really happy with. I'm kind of like itching to do kind of like a chunky series, so I really want to make like a really chunky brown kind of v-neck, and then maybe like a white turtleneck chunky. Oh, let's get it, Tiffany. I am ready to have like an arsenal of patterns in my collection and just things that are like easy and relatively like quick to do and doesn't give you carpal tunnel. Okay, so that is it for all of my whips and finished pieces, I think. Hopefully. I'm really sorry if I forgot some things, but that is what I can remember thus far. So I did say that I was really good on my yarn ban, but I did accidentally buy yarn. It's because the Knitting Loft, if you're here in Canada, they were having like a clearance sale, and I got the email maybe like an hour before, like it came an hour before I checked it, and so I went on just to, you know, kind of browse, and there was so much Essier. Like you cannot put that stuff on sale and expect me like not to buy it. So we did the thing. I think you guys will understand, okay? You guys will just understand. But I haven't gotten any other yarn besides that since then, so I feel good about it. Okay, so I think the thing that initially got me to actually make the purchase was Essier Eco Baby. So I've never tried it before, so that's how you reel me in, because I'm always wanting to try out more of specific brands that I really like. So this is 68% baby alpaca and 32% cotton. I got it in 2 different colors because that's all they really had that I liked. It's in E4S and E2S. I thought mixing this, maybe doing like a little striped gradient fade, kind of similar to the marble sweater, would have been really nice. And these guys are really soft. It's honestly really nice if you want a good chainette. I'm kind of excited to see what I'm vibing with this, but I would love to make, again, my own pattern with something cool like this. You girl saw Trio 1 and immediately grabbed it. I think it was like only $10 or something. I just thought it was like really cheap, and for the amount that you get is so much. So this is 50 grams, 250 meters. It's 50% flax, 30% cotton, 20% bamboo. So this is just what they look like. I'm thinking of making, I have no idea, but it'll come to me eventually, and I can just hold these for kind of like the next year to do like summer tops. And then I also picked up, these other Trio, but in the color Sage. I just thought it was really nice gray, and I looked up the Levitate wrap calls for 3, so I was like, okay, I'll just buy 3. It was only like $30, so I was like, okay, gorgeous. And I just feel like mixing this with something would be honestly really great. Maybe alone I can see why it's a little harsh. Like, I think it must be the flax and the linen. But I am excited to see how it knits up, because it's really nice and beautiful. Okay, after that, I also saw that they had Horror Organic. You guys know I have tried the black Horror Organic and I really liked it. So your girl had to pick up 4. We got them in the color linen, so it's kind of the same as Trio 2, but when you hold it up together, the color is different. So I would say this is a little bit more yellow. This gives me a little more of a darker tone. So I like that. I like the fact that they are different, and I won't feel so bad knitting it up. Even though, like, I don't know why I have this weird problem of, like, not wanting to buy the same color of something, but this worked out, I guess, in my favor, and we're all okay. But then what really, really got me was the fact that they had some Rowan, and I've never tried this yarn before, but I've heard, like, so many good things about it, and it was on sale. So, like, your girl, like, literally had to grab. I got the Rowan Kid Silk Haze, I guess in their color version, but is this really color? Oh my god. Your girl is finally, like, collecting enough mohair to be able to do, like, a mohair review. But it is so nice. It's in 50 grams, so it does seem quite expensive when you're buying it. But again, I think I got it, like, such a good deal. It's super fluffy. If you guys can see, I bought 3, and that's already enough to just, like, make a sweater. I'm really excited to make something with this and use some of my gray yarn. Maybe, like, the Holst yarn, or maybe, I don't know. Honestly, just like mixing it with anything would probably be perfect. And I am really excited to use this guy. I have been wanting to try this yarn for such a long time. It's 70% mohair, 30% silk, and it's just super fluffy. We'll see. I think probably my favorite mohair at the moment right now would be either the Filicolonatilia or Knitting for Olive mohair. Those guys are probably my 2 faves. So let's see if you hold up. So a yarn company reached out to me. They're from Nova Scotia. They're called Fia Fia Yarns, and they wanted to send me some stuff to try. So they are the only synthetic and superwash free yarn store in Nova Scotia. I love that they have a huge passion for sustainability and all natural fibers. They have a really cute store. It's just like a really great place. One of their goals is they want to be able to have a super welcoming community for both beginner and advanced knitters. So they just announced a cheaper flat rate for shipping. If you buy in Canada, US, $150, you can get free shipping. Thank you again, Juliana, so much for sending me some yarn, and I would love to talk about it. So here we go. Yeah, so they have a wonderful collection of Issachar. Honestly, some Issachar I have been having, like, difficulty finding. So they sent me some Twinny. Since I was able to check off Trio, I've checked off Eco Baby, I can check off Twinny now. I chose the color 3S. I just thought it was the most gorgeous gray. I don't know. Something about natural fibers and just getting like a melange kind of gray just like hits the spot for me. So I think this would be stunning. It just reminds me of like all of the PetiteKnit yarns that she always uses that I can't get a hold of. So I'm really excited to try it out. Maybe, again, I see these yarns and I get really excited about making my own patterns, and It freaks me out because I just cannot wait to see what this guy becomes. It's gorgeous. I love that it's 100% pure new wool. It is 280 yards for 50 grams. They also have some Issier sock yarn. So I picked up these 2 colors. This is in 41 and then this is in 0. I just thought a white was basic, a gray can't go wrong. I touched this in a store in France and I was so devastated that I didn't get it. So I really like that they have these available in 50 grams so you don't have to commit to the full 100. I can get like a little sock out of these and I can be extremely happy. These are so flipping soft. It's 40% easy wash alpaca, 40% easy wash merino wool, 20% recycled nylon. So I cannot wait to wear these on my feet. I feel like it'd be so happy. They also have a lot of knitting for olives, so I just wanted to try out some other colors. I got some pure silk in the cream color or the white color. Again, a color I've never used before but have always wanted to try, and just seeing it up in person, it is honestly like the most perfect white you could ever have. Again, the pure silk is honestly to die for, and I really do love her. I love her a lot. Finally, I just got, you guys know, we love the mohair. So I got some knitting for Olive soft silk mohair in the color slate gray. And I just have like this really dark, I think Holst yarn. And I just really would like to use this because it's not like a true black. Like you couldn't really match it with a true black. It really does have to be with like a really dark gray, and I do have some yarns for that. I just don't have any mohairs to pair with it, so I am excited to try it out. Thank you again, Juliana and Fia Fia. I actually have a discount code for you guys, so you can use the code typical15 to get 15% off your order at Fia Fia. Definitely go check them out and support. We really do love supporting locally. We love the natural fibers. I guess that is the end of this video. Hopefully I can get back on track with the videos and all the content that I want to make for you guys, and thank you again for all the support and love that you guys give for me. So yeah, I think my new goal is to post maybe every Friday, so if we can do that, that would be lovely. Maybe even just like 2 like every other week would be stunning, and then maybe keep up the streams. You guys know where you can find me. I'm on Patreon. We have a Discord if you guys want to go check that out. I'm on Instagram and YouTube. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and push the notification bell if you want to be notified when I post next, because your girl knows I post very irregularly. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.